Hi, I'm Rich Brown, Senior Editor for CNET.com. Today we're going to take a look at Apple's brand new 27-inch iMac. So this is Apple's 1999 27-inch iMac that it updated a couple weeks back. Default settings for this new model are an Intel Core i5 760 CPU, as well as a 1 GB ATI Radeon HD 5750 graphics card. Those two features are the main updates to this new iMac. Otherwise, it has most of the features we're familiar with. It has 4 gigs of RAM, a terabyte hard drive, as well as the giant 27-inch display. Now, the 27-inch monitor is unique among all-in-ones. There is no Windows all-in-one, for example, that has a screen larger than 24 inches. So for that reason alone, this iMac is just as competitive as it was before. It's great for productivity. You can fit all kinds of stuff on the screen. The resolution is 2560 by 1440. It's also great for home entertainment, for example, if you want to watch movies, although there's some quirks there we'll get into a little bit later. As before, the system comes with a DVD burner, and there's a webcam up top, like you expect. There's also a wireless mouse and keyboard. Like most new Macs, this system also has an SD card reader on the side. Now, this is an SDXC card reader, which means it can take cards up to 2 terabytes. On the back of the iMac, you get most of the ports we're familiar with. You get a couple analog audio jacks, 4 USB 2.0 ports, a FireWire 800 port, Mini DisplayPort input and output, as well as a standard Ethernet jack. Now, one of the audio jacks actually doubles as a digital audio output, so keep that in mind. One of our bigger gripes with this system actually has to do with the Mini DisplayPort jack. Now, Apple's gone with Mini DisplayPort here because it works with its Mac laptops as well as Apple Cinema displays. Now, we definitely like the input function of the Mini DisplayPort jack. For about $130, you can get an adapter that lets you go from HDMI to Mini DisplayPort. That opens up the iMac as sort of a home entertainment hub. You can connect game consoles, cable boxes, Blu-ray players, which is nice because the system doesn't have Blu-ray itself. And that's a pretty convenient setup if you have, say, a dorm room or some other small space where you're trying to keep your devices consolidated. That said, though, an HDMI input would make that a much simpler process and save you the extra money of the adapter. That said, for traditional productivity, the iMac is outstanding. It's a $199 system, so you would expect it to be pretty fast. And fortunately, the Core i5 CPU is dedicated quad-core, unlike some other Core i5s, which have a virtualization component. That means the system will handle multitasking, digital content creation, or any enthusiast-level task you want to throw at it. Now, the new graphics card also makes this a very capable gaming PC. And if you're familiar with Valve software and their Steam service, that's now available for Mac, and you actually have a much bigger library for Mac gaming than you used to. So at $199, this system is definitely expensive, but we think it's worth it for its large screen and its fast performance. We wish Apple had made life easier for those who want to use it as an entertainment hub, but it's still workable if you're willing to spend extra for the adapter. So I'm Rich Brown. This is Apple's new $199 27-inch iMac.